I have cooked steaks every way possible, from the easiest method all the way up to the most complex ones. But I still believe I got a lot to learn. On this video, I got 6 pros to impress me with their technique and steak. Most importantly, I want to know from you, which one will impress you the most? Enough talking, let's hit the road because we got a lot to cover.
It's gonna be a good video.
We're starting off with him, Max the meat guy. Why do they call you that, Max?
Because I got the meat.
Okay, Max, I know you can cook a lot of different things, but I want to have a Max steak. Can you make it happen?
I can do that.
Let's go.
Okay, Guga, now there's a lot of ways to make a steak taste good, but there's one thing that's most important, starting with a good steak. An absolute beauty. This is a bone-in ribeye, super thick, probably 2 inches. Notice how it has incredible marbling, that intramuscular fat. Also has a beautiful cap, which, as you know, is the best part of the steak.
I agree. Best part of the cow. After picanha. Max?
Debatable.
All right, take it away, Max.
Okay, we'll of course start with some kosher salt.
Max, what would you say is the biggest mistake most people make when they're cooking steak?
It probably comes down to seasoning. Specifically, a thick steak like this, people get scared of salt. Right?
Couldn't agree more.
People think, it's gonna be too salty. Look how much we're using. Look how big this steak is, okay? A big steak can take a lot of salt. Even a small steak can really take more than people think. The next thing we'll need, in the spirit of Guga, of course, is some black pepper. And we can't forget about the size, even the bone side.
That looks great.
And finally, in the spirit of Guga, we're of course adding some garlic powder. Now, specifically with the ribeye, I actually like to tie it up. We have that beautiful ribeye cap. What tends to happen as you're cooking it is it kind of peels away, way overcooks while the inside's still raw. One thing I will say though is, don't go too tight. If you go too tight, it'll buckle and it'll kind of just get crazy and fall apart. So you actually can go very, very loose, barely holding it together. What may happen through the cooking process is it can kind of burn off, but at least for the initial part, we're keeping it nice together, leaving us with one solid unit that'll cook evenly.
Perfect. How are we gonna cook it?
You know how we're cooking it. We are, of course, cooking over charcoal, and it all starts with apple wood. Facing that bone towards the heat source to kind of protect the meat, that should be perfect. Starting it indirect here to slowly bring up that temperature, and also pick up some smoky flavor. All right, Guga, while that smokes, this right here is where the magic happens. Take your butter, step back.
Okay.
Open it up.
Oh no, Max.
Oh yeah.
Max, I suck at this. Yeah! Let's go!
Guga, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Why do we add so much butter?
More butter, more better.
Exactly.
That's right, absolutely.
Next up, we'll add in the fresh garlic, rosemary, thyme, a little bit of chili powder, some whole grain mustard, green onion, parsley, and finally, the most important ingredient, we have some crispy bacon. Not only are we gonna add some beautiful smoky bacon flavor, but more importantly, we're also gonna add some insane texture. We'll get that all incorporated. Yes, Guga, we're going heavy.
I like.
Now we'll just give all those beautiful flavors a nice mix, but we're still missing one critical ingredient. For our finishing touch of smoky flavor, what we have here is some very hot charcoal. Going directly in for some amazing smoked compound butter. Just look at that thing sizzle. So I'm actually gonna keep it to a relatively short period of time. We don't wanna over smoke it, just want a nice essence of smoke flavor. That should be perfect. And just like that, our steak should be ready to sear. Shifting our steak over to the hot side, and what I'm actually gonna start doing is begin basting our beautiful steak with the compound butter. It's not only gonna add great flavor, but it's also gonna pick up those flames, giving us a phenomenal sear. As Guga always says, more butter, more better, whew, but it is getting hot. That is the color we're looking for. Topping it off with just a little bit more of that beautiful bacon butter, and I think it's safe to say, our steak is done. All right, Guga, just like that, our steak is finally done.
Wow, it looks really, really good, Max.
When it comes to steak, Guga, I don't know if there's anything better. From here, just gonna very carefully follow that bone and remove. And from here, we'll just take our beautiful slices of ribeye. I don't know about you, Guga, but to me, that is medium rare perfection. We got all that insane bacony texture on the crust. Nice edge to edge rosy pink. Finishing with just a little bit of flaky salt. And that right there, at least for me, is the perfect steak.
Wow. It looks good, juicy, nice crust. But the taste?
Let's find out.
Let's go. Cheers, brother. Oh. They call you Max the meat guy for a reason. Wow. It is smoky. It is flavorful. Seasoned nicely. Most people, like you said in the beginning of this video, they don't season their steak properly. Do me a favor, everybody. Season your steak right. But what takes it over the top is that compound butter. Do you feel how smoky it is?
Oh, yeah.
It's like not only smoky because you smoke the actual thing, but you smoke the butter, Max.
Yeah.
That was delicious. Thank you, Max. I'm gonna take this one to go. And this is my friend Nick. You've seen me cook steaks many, many times.
Many.
And today I came all the way from Miami so that you can show me your take on steak.
Yes.
Let's see, I know you're gonna do something special. So what do we got here?
You know my favorite, the hanger steak. As you know, there's only 2 hanger steaks per cow. So this is a whole cow's worth of American Wagyu hanger steaks.
Now, I love this cut because it's nice and tender, but also very, very flavorful.
Yes, because it sits right below all those organs. So you get that kind of more meat beef flavor there.
Excellent, what are you gonna do with it?
First things first, salt and pepper. Nice even coating. I'm gonna go all sides. Actually, you know what? I don't need 2 steaks. I only need 1. I only ever cook 1, Guga. You know that. And you know I don't use thermometers either.
Oh, here we go.
And I like my steak medium. What are you gonna do about it?
Can I help you with the pepper?
Help me with the pepper.
Okay.
Babish gave me that pepper grinder.
Isn't it good?
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, he also gave it to me.
Wait, he gave it to you too?
Yes. Why, you were feeling special because he only gave it to you?
Kind of. All right. Now, going to go classic with my beautiful giant cast iron pan. Oh, and another thing for you. I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. This, no sponsorship, no nothing, but this is my new favorite oil. Algae cooking oil. Yeah, try it. Literally tastes like butter.
It does.
It sounds silly to get so excited about oil, but you know, we're always looking for the latest and greatest, and the fact that I can use an oil that gets so hot and can get me a better crust. Like I said, I'll show you a few tricks. Trick number 1, algae oil. A lot of it.
You gonna deep fry the steak?
I do extra because I like getting a better balance of crust to chewiness. Hanger steak, always laid away from you. Into the pan. Press it down right away. On with my weights. Okay? I like it to be real pressed down. And then little snacks for Guga. Like you see, I'm kind of deep frying them almost.
You're literally deep frying them, yeah.
Not quite deep frying because I'm leaving that whole middle section untouched with oil, but I am looking for the most beautiful, incredible crust possible. And now, as they cook, I rotate the pan. Always, always, always rotating, get the most even crust possible. I'm keeping a timer in my head. How long has this been on? So I can do the same thing on the other side. Look at that crust, Guga.
Beautiful.
Here's your first snack. A5 Wagyu Teres Major. I'm gonna go for the flip. How's it look? I'm not gonna look, I believe it.
Wow, look at that. Nice, beautiful color.
That's
you know,
a
deep
crust.
frying is perfect for this steak because of all the crevices. If not, it's almost impossible to get a good sear.
You don't get up in there.
Yes.
All right, flat iron right there. Here, try the Teres Major.
Okay, let's go.
See what you think.
Oh, it's beef butter.
Here, flat iron.
That's delicious.
All right, once it's done, I'm gonna take it off. We let it rest while we make the other components.
Nice crust.
Now, quick compound butter. You're in luck, Guga, because just 2 days ago I went sea urchin diving, and I've got plenty of sea urchin. So, I'm gonna add my butter to a food processor, okay? Whip the butter a little bit. We don't want to whip too long because, as you know, the butter will start to heat up. From there, I will add in some sea urchin, then some of this kombu seaweed seasoning from my favorite restaurant in London, and just a few spoonfuls of gochujang. Also, a bit of extra salt. Mix it up. This right here will change your life, and I don't like to make people wait, so if we fast forward, we are left with a beautiful roll of sea urchin compound butter. Let me show you how it comes together now. For our steak, I'm gonna cut at an angle here so we get that beautiful look when we go to plate it, okay? And by the way, Guga, as you know, I went medium rare just for you.
Look at the crust that you got, too.
Let's move this off to the side. Now, we've got Brazilian colors just for
Wow.
you. So, let's put some of that steak fanned out in the middle, okay? And then uni butter. Nice thin slice right on the top.
Wow, this looks incredible.
I'm going from high up so I don't cook the steak.
Wow.
We'll finish it off with just a little bit of this beautiful green herb oil. I like to put it everywhere because it's just that good.
Okay.
And this is my take on steak. Dive in.
Wow. Okay, I have
Dive
to
in.
try it. I have to try it.
It's not fair.
Oh. Oh wow, this one is difficult to explain, everybody. All of the flavors combination and that uni butter. We already know that uni and steak goes perfectly together, but when you put it with gochujang and also that seasoning that you're using there, wow. Thanks, Nick, for showing me this, because we're about to jump to the next one. Now I'm in a completely different location with a good friend of mine.
What was that?
So I'm here to taste your steak. I would love to see your take on it and what it is that you're going to do with your steak. I see this. We've got to have to kind of explain, because this is not what you find in your regular supermarket.
No, sir. This is what you find at Restaurant Depot, a place where you get stuff that normally goes to restaurants. And it's very hard to find, to the point where I couldn't find a butchered one. I had to go with a whole primal. So what we're going to do is literally and figuratively butcher this right now.
Good luck, because this is not easy.
Think this is our guy?
I think that's perfect.
All right, let's sear the hell out of it, put some salsa verde on it, eat it, and go to sleep.
Salsa verde.
Okay, look. My grill, I got a fresh propane tank, screwed it on, turned it on. The gas don't work. So I needed to pan sear this.
So we're gonna adapt and overcome.
So I'm going to dry brine our steak a little bit, hit it with a generous amount of kosher salt. And I like doing pepper. Now what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna take it one little step further, and I'm gonna do the steak à poivre thing, which is to grind very, very coarsely like this, and then to sift all the small stuff out, because this will burn less quickly. Add some crunch to it, add some pop. So yeah, if you're ever making steak à poivre, you do this exact same thing where you filter out through a fine mesh sieve all the smaller particles. You can still use that, obviously, it's perfectly good. And then all you're left with is this big, beautiful Montreal steak seasoning looking kind of stuff.
Great tip.
So now, salted and peppered, we want to let it sit at room temperature for at least an hour.
Dry brining is definitely the way to go. But sometimes you don't got the time.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah. Tell me about your method of cast iron cooking.
I like smoke starting to come up off it. Fair amount of fat in there. I've probably got 2 tablespoons worth of oil in there. And I want little wisps of smoke coming off. That's the way I was taught. This is, you know, pretty standard in terms of searing a steak in cast iron. Press it down in there.
And if you don't hear that, then you did it wrong.
So I'm loading it with every chef weight I have because I want maximum surface area. And I don't believe in leaving it alone. Like if it's stuck, the bottom, absolutely, leave it alone. But if it can move, if you got a really well-seasoned cast iron pan, I don't mind moving it. Nice.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Great movement on that side.
Very
you can
nice.
see it's already curling up right now.
Yep.
So if I didn't weigh it down,
Yeah, it's just gonna be like
it'd be a dome of no pan contact
Yeah.
and no crust. So this guy's pretty thick. Like, could definitely finish this in the pan, but also, you know, could finish it in a low oven. Look at that. Nice
Great.
crust.
Very nice.
So we're just gonna sear that until I get a great crust on both sides. I probably will finish it in the oven because I think the only way I'd want to finish it in the pan is if I butter basted it. And that's not really appropriate for the steak, the way we're doing it and what we're serving it with. Now let's take a look. Right in the side. Oh, yeah, see we're sub 100. We got a great crust on both sides, which means it's time for this to go in the oven and finish coming up to temp gently and carefully. I'm setting it on a rack just so it's getting evenly heated in the convection oven.
Into the oven it goes.
So to bring some of that smoky flavor, I'm going to make a charred scallion chimney. So I'm just gonna grab my scallions here, I'm gonna throw them straight on the flames, get some good char on them, just enough to give a little color and obviously flavor. I'm just gonna, you know, break these down just a wee bit more. Okay, in goes our parsley and our charred scallions. So I'm adding a pinch of red pepper flakes, gotta have a little spice. So I'm gonna hit it pretty heavy with the oregano. Yeah, let's do a little garlic. Okay, so I'm just gonna pulse that a wee bit, just like a little splash of red wine vinegar, and open up the feed hole, turn it on and strain until we get a nice kind of consistency that's, there we go. I like that, I like that. Yeah, I don't like a super smooth chimney, and some FGP.
Thank you, sir.
See if it needs anything.
Cheers. It needs one thing, steak.
So, our steak is out of the oven. It is
Beautiful.
rested. Grain's running this way.
Yep.
I'm gonna slice in the bias like this.
Oh, you hear that little crunchiness? That's how you can tell. Ooh. It's beautiful.
So now, just gonna slice this in nice thin slices, because that's what you like to do with a chimney. All right, let's plate it up all fancy on some slate. I kind of wanna just kind of splat and, well, okay, maybe not. Let's just, I thought that was gonna be a little more artistic, like,
Oh.
bam!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like that. And of course, we'll garnish Some lime slices. Voila, there is my favorite way to make a steak, my favorite steak, and my favorite way to present it.
I love it. There's one thing left to do.
What's that?
We have to taste. Yes, extra sauce. I don't want to break your house.
Dude, it's my best fork.
Sorry. I love how the salsa verde brings down the fattiness and the richness of the steak. I love the combination. I mean, I love salsa verde. That was phenomenal. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
I
Thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
by, man.
Make sure you guys check out Babish because we're about to see some more steaks.
Check out his other video that I'm in if you want to see me with no shirts and pants.
This is Chef Hiro, a master Japanese chef with years of experience and a deep knowledge about his craft. His attention to detail and technique speaks for themselves. And today, I can't wait to see how he's gonna cook this steak. You ready, chef?
Sure.
What are you gonna do for us actually, Chef Hiro?
We're going to make a steak tataki. It's very different. No medium rare, no medium. It's totally inside the raw.
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 Well, steak tataki. Let's go.
Okay, first thing, I have a New York strip.
New York strip, beautiful marbling, by the way. Okay.
Then I have a sliced onion,
Nicely thin.
scallion. And next one is ponzu sauce. And then I just gonna use a lemon.
Got it.
That's it. First, beef tataki, I really don't need this fat.
Ah, so you're gonna trim out the
So
fat.
we're gonna trimming out. You are gonna kill me.
Yes, probably. If it was a picanha, probably we're not gonna be friends
Right.
for a long time. So chef went ahead and took out all of the fat and silver skin and connective tissue. Because if not, it's gonna be chewy and not very pleasant.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
This beef is actually a little bit too thick. I'm just gonna slice out a little bit.
Okay, got it.
And now I'm gonna put the salt on it.
Salt, got it. Okay. And then straight to the grill.
Oh, actually, I'm using the
Pan.
pan. Oil. Always use oil.
So we want to put a nice quick sear in all sides, Chef Hiro.
Yes.
Got it. It takes no time at all. In just a few seconds, he got that nice, beautiful sear.
That's it.
That's it.
Very quick. So this is ready to slice.
Let's go. A little bit of onions goes in.
One
Beautiful
stroke,
slices.
One stroke.
Oh, one stroke,
One
exactly.
stroke, right? Okay, I'm gonna put a ponzu sauce,
Yep. Wow, beautiful.
scallion, just for the decoration.
Wow, thank you. Arigatou
はい、
gozaimasu.
どういたしまして。
Now I get to try it. Beef tataki, something completely different preparation. I'm excited to try it. That's what I love about visiting different people. You get to learn different things. Cheers. This tastes delicious. The ponzu sauce is just a nice combination to go along with it. It is acidic, juicy, that nice, wonderful crunch from the onions itself. Then the scallion just coats your mouth. What a delicious way of preparing raw beef. Yes, it's raw. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. I cannot wait to see what's coming up next. Cookout season is here. Memorial Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, the big ones are coming. I spent 12 hours on a brisket. You know the truth. It can all be ruined in the last 30 seconds if you don't have the right slicer. All that time, all that love, all that smoke, ruined. And don't forget, the slicing moment is the moment, the big reveal. That's when your skills get judged. That's why I always reach for the Shogun Series slicer from Dowstrong. Look at that long, razor-sharp blade, effortless glide, no tearing, no sawing, just clean, even slices every single time. The difference between juicy, tender, perfect slices and the shredded mess. Dowstrong is the name the barbecue and the grill community has come to trust. Because pitmasters, backyard cooks, competition guys, everyone that takes their cook seriously knows a great slicer is non-negotiable. So if you want to nail your cookout this season, head over to dowstrong.com and get yours. You'll feel the difference and your guests will notice too. Thanks Dowstrong for sponsoring this video because now I gotta fly all the way to New York for our next steak. This is Chef Brian Tsao, the owner of Mission Sandwich Social. With that being said, I want you to cook a steak for me today.
All right. Of course, it starts with picanha.
Yes.
You have to have
Please say
picanha.
it properly.
How do you say it properly? Teach me.
Picanha.
Picanha.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I've had picanha in my youth, but I didn't know it was picanha until
You don't
now.
have to say it like that.
Well, you told me I have to say it like that.
Picanha.
Picanha.
Not picanha. I noticed that you cut it with the grain.
I cut it with the grain because when you slice it later, it's against the grain so that when you bite into it, it's nice and tender. I have no problem admitting when I learned something new. I've learned a lot of things from your channel and this is one of them. So before we prep anything, I want to get this salted, kind of dry brining a little bit.
Love
right?
it,
Building
love it.
flavors. Let's salt both sides. All right, let's be generous. All sides.
One of the things most people don't do is season that actual
Season the fat.
Right.
Right.
Fat is flavor.
Fat is
season your
flavor.
Fat. That's why you and me are very flavorful inside.
Super flavorful.
Who do you think has more flavor, you or me?
Oh, me 100%.
I'm made out of Wagyu.
I'm not gonna argue that, actually. I'm not gonna argue.
All right, fair enough.
So let's let this dry brown. We're gonna pop this into the fridge and we're gonna start working on the other components. We're gonna work on a Korean pear salad. Scallions first, okay? I'm going to use the green segment. Not only is it prettier, it's a little bit more tender.
Some people say it has more flavor. Is that true?
Flavor is 100% different. So we're gonna cut off this white segment. This we can use for something else. Do not waste that. And then we're going to slice this thin.
And that's how you want it, everybody, in long strips.
We're gonna soak this scallion in some cold water. It's gonna smooth out the flavor, remove some of that alkalinity, and also curl it up, make it look all pretty.
And here we got a Korean pear.
Korean pear, baby. This is going to get julienned. We're gonna slice it thin. Now the sauce. Get some brown rice vinegar, some mirin, just a tiny bit. We're gonna go with a little bit of soy sauce, some saltiness. Pass me the sugar, please.
Oh, mix that up.
All right, if you can pass me the gochugaru.
Gochugaru, also known as Korean chili flakes.
And then we're gonna finish with some sesame oil. A little bit goes a long way. So we're gonna set this aside and we need to grill our steaks.
Let's go. Now we know Brian knows how to cook because look what he's cooking with.
Charcoal, baby.
So we got charcoal going. All right, into the grill goes. I love that you have two-zone cooking over here, Brian. That is the best way to do it.
You know who I learned that from? My Korean best friend.
Who?
In Miami.
Ah. Teach me your process of how you grill steaks.
Well, this is your process. So what we do here is we'll move the grate from the hot area and go onto a cold grill. Charcoal's a little cool here, but
this is exactly how I do it as well. Look at this. This is what you want. You see that nice golden brown caramelization? That's what you want right there, everybody. That makes the steak taste good versus burn bitter.
So at this stage, the fat is really starting to render. You're having the fat ignite. So those flames are not coming from the charcoal, it's coming from the fat.
And you gotta move faster.
So this is where you have to actually move a lot more because you're just gonna continue to have fat dripping down. Look at how nice these steaks are browning up. I would say we're, a few minutes away where we can take them off the grill, put a probe in them and bring them to medium rare in the oven.
Here's one other thing that you just said that I love that you said that, because the charcoal flavor has already been infused on the steak by searing it, because he's just putting a sear. Now you can cook it in indirect heat right here, or you can cook it in the oven. Beautiful, they're looking great. Let's go back inside.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful color, nice caramelization, nothing is burnt. Yes, great. I like, I approve. Now what are you gonna do with this?
Well, we're gonna let this rest, which is most important.
You know, in Brazil, we don't do that.
Well, and actually in a lot of Asia, you don't do that.
We don't have time for that in Brazil.
We're eating right now,
Perfect. While that's happening, what are we doing? Another sauce?
We have to make samjang. We're gonna do a mixture of 1 part gochujang to 2 parts doenjang, which is fermented bean paste. This is the non-spicy version.
That's a lot of gochujang for a sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it? This is not enough to me. I like to microplane some garlic. Next, sesame oil. A little bit goes a long way. A little bit of honey. We're gonna mix this up. And this actually is gonna be a little too thick, but what I like to do is thin it down with water.
Mix it up real good, and that's Brian's samjang take on the Korean classic. And just like that, look how they curled up, everybody. You got a little curled up, fancy.
We're now gonna put together the scallion and Korean pear salad. So we made our sauce earlier. Sugar's now dissolved. Put the scallion in there. We have our Korean pear. Then we're gonna mix that up.
Beautiful Korean scallion salad, everybody. Check it out. Okay. This will pair perfectly with picanha because picanha is so fatty, and that acidity and that vinegar will cut that up. Ready to build.
Ready to build. So we got our picanha.
How's it feel, Brian?
Oh, it feels nice and tender, man. Let's take a look at that cross section.
Oh, is that perfection or is that perfection? Nicely medium rare, juicy. You can see even the fiber are splitting. Good job, Brian.
Thank you, Chef.
Hold on. But you're doing one thing wrong. Can I just show you?
Yeah.
This is very important because most people do this mistake. As soon as you take your first slice,
yes,
you must
I was like, what's this guy gonna show me right now?
Approve. I approve, Brian. All right, now you're gonna build.
We're gonna build.
All right,
so
let's do
first
it.
I want to show you genip or perilla leaves. This is in the mint family, so it's got a little bit of that mintiness, not quite as harsh or pungent, and it's also got almost a slight bitterness somewhere in the arugula family, I would say. Pickled daikon.
Okay.
Now some picanha.
Beautiful slice, nice ratio of fat and meat, medium rare, just the way we like it.
It is traditional and very common with Korean barbecue. Put on a little white rice. So this is short grain sticky rice. Next, a little bit of kimchi, tiny bit of samjang. Okay, remember this is very potent, so we
Yeah.
don't want to go too heavy. The finishing touch is our Asian pear scallion salad.
Wow.
And of course, it would not be Korean food with a little bit of toasted sesame. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my steak dish for Guga picanha Korean barbecue in a bite.
Wow. That looks beautiful, gorgeous. Let's taste. One bite?
One bite. Yeah, do it. Do it. Let's do it.
There's so many different flavors together. It's salty, it's sweet, it's savory. The picanha is absolutely delicious.
You know, I've never had Korean barbecue with picanha before. It works so well. It's so tender. It doesn't fight you. Yeah, this can be great with any Korean barbecue. In fact, hopefully after this video, we're gonna see this in more Korean barbecue restaurants because that is fantastic.
Brian, thank you so much. I am going to build another one for me because I tell you what, we got a little bit more to do on this video here. Thank you so much. Guys, if you don't follow Brian, you should. Beautiful steak. I'm gonna jump on to the next. And now I'm here with my good friend Frenchie from La Rivage, my favorite restaurant in New York City, everybody.
He's a little biased. He's a little biased.
So here's the deal. Thanks for having me. I cook steaks all the time. You reacted to many of my steaks.
True.
Today, I want to try a Frenchie steak.
Okay.
Oh, you got nervous all of this. Okay, this is gonna be
A
good.
little bit nervous. We're gonna go overboard. We're gonna do Frenchie kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
I like this because it needs to be, people in the, watching needs to be able to replicate it.
Oh, I don't know about that. When I mean simple for you and me.
Oh, okay.
So we spend less time cooking and more time eating.
Let's go. Oh, Frenchie is really ready. So what do we have here?
2 tomahawks. This one is for you to give to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, check it out what he has over here. Do you see that? Oh, okay. And what is that one?
And what's my tagline for you?
It's a guga. That's what he says all the time.
It's a guga.
Wow, how'd you get this done?
I did all of this last night. Carved it in myself.
Beautiful tomahawk steak, everybody. Take a look at this. Beautiful, Frenchie. Take it away. While Frenchie's prepping, let me give you guys a quick tour over here because I've been here before. This is Frenchie's old girlfriend, okay? How old is this, Frenchie?
Well, this one. Oh, are you introducing my girlfriend?
I wanted her, but you don't want to, you know what I mean?
You could come and play with her if you want,
I want.
but she's not going anywhere. She's a permanent fixture.
Okay.
I'm the 3rd chef here, and she's been with me 42 years already. So you could just imagine it's easily 100 years old. Okay.
All right, you keep prepping over there. So as you guys can see, this is an active restaurant, everybody. Everything is going and happening at the same time.
Okay,
So what you got there? So what you did? What did you do? You seasoned the steak without even showing us. Frenchie, this is a video, Frenchie. So what'd you do? What'd you put? No, don't you ever do that. Don't you salt bay in there. So what'd you season it with?
Salt. Lots of salt. Because I want to be able to adapt after. If I want to put a sauce, everything, I don't want anything to contrast what I'm going to do after.
You want those only salt?
I only want salt.
That's okay. I want picanha. I also only put salt, nothing else. So fair enough.
Wait a second. I might have an extra treat.
Oh, you do?
Picanha me!
Frenchie, don't say that. That don't sound right. We don't picanha each other.
Do you want-
Oh!
You want to put this in the fire too?
I think so. So he's going ahead and seasoning really heavy that picanha.
You grab the picanha, please.
Extremely hot. What temperatures are we talking about, French?
We're definitely in the 850, almost 900.
That's a lot. That goes right in.
Picanha.
Fat down, huh? Right here, huh? Wow. Just like that.
And we are good to go. And that's the extent of professional cooking. Now we wait. Okay, we got this going. We're gonna make a side dish.
Oh,
What do you think is my favorite Disney movie?
ratatouille.
Ratatouille, my friend.
Oh, ratatouille.
And then look, in the same girlfriend.
The oven too? Oh, but on the top part.
There you go. End of story.
Set it and forget it.
Now, when I told you we're gonna keep it simple,
Hey, that don't look simple.
I know.
So that's a lot of mandolin
That's a lot
cutting.
of, I didn't do any of that.
No?
No, chef.
Shout out to Chef Eric, everybody. So what's the hardest thing about the ratatouille? Is just cutting it and putting it together, Chef?
It's the assembly, yeah. It's just very time consuming. It's tedious to build that beautiful, perfect rose that you see that we serve and stuff like that.
Say it like it is. It's a pain in the butt.
It's a pain in the yeah, hey, but hey, customers love it, so we do it.
Wow, that is looking amazing, Frenchie. See, this is the thing with broiler, everybody. You get beautiful caramelization right there. A little bit of char right there. That looks nice. So now we're gonna flip.
And I think this one we're gonna leave a little bit.
Little longer on that fat cap, huh, Frenchie?
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest tips you give for people at home cooking steaks?
When I always tell people at home, they see all these recipes and everything that tells you this temperature, that temperature. My biggest piece of advice is never to trust that. You need to know your oven, because 400 on your oven might not be 400 on somebody else's oven. It could be the difference of 5, 10, 20 degrees, and that makes all the difference. You know, it's as simple as that. You'll avoid so many mistakes: overcooking, undercooking.
Know your tools,
Know
everybody.
your tools.
Take a look at that. That is looking great. Oh, wow. That is beauty.
I'm gonna use this, look. I'm gonna position that so I can get a little bit of heat on the sides there.
Beautiful. Now we gotta get a little char on the top. I mean, look at the caramelization we got over here, everybody. That's the good thing about a broiler, you know, and well, the reason why most steakhouses do it. Oh, look at the fat over there. He just turned it right now. That is already looking nice and beautiful. You know, me and grill marks, I'm not friends with it.
But this, the purpose here is not to get the grill marks over here. This.
It's just hot no matter what.
This is what you have here. This is what we have to work with.
That thing is gonna caramelize quickly. Look at that. I think that's a matter of seconds in there. That thing is, I think it's 1,000 degrees, Frenchie.
It could be, but you always have to, the mass steals away the heat. So the more stuff you put in there, the temperature will drop. And then boom.
Frenchie, take it out. Take it out, Frenchie. Ooh. There you go.
You see that split second that we were talking?
Yeah.
But you know, on camera, that looks like it's dark. But imagine we're gonna slice into it. We're gonna have light sear. That's gonna be a great contrast for each bite. Woo.
And the ratatouille looking
The ratatouille
good.
is already going.
Look at it. It looks beautiful. Let's be honest. It's vegetables, but they are beautiful vegetables.
You know I'm not fond of vegetables, right? But this, I would eat this.
And healthy.
Yeah, if you say so.
Wow, what a feast over here. So we got all of the steaks ready. They look beautiful. Like you said, keep it stupid simple.
No, keep it simple, stupid.
Okay. And this side dish looks incredible,
Yes.
Frenchie. You know, I mean, yes, it's a pain in the butt to do. Yes, it's vegetable, but
I don't know, I
it's
didn't feel
beautiful. You feel anything?
I didn't feel it.
So I'm gonna dig in. Let's go. So here's what I like to do. I like to remove the spinalis part out.
Oh, a
So
man after my own heart.
that's right. So this is the best part of the steak, everybody. This is literally, they say it's the best part of the cow, actually.
Now, I have my famous green peppercorn sauce there.
I'm gonna put this right here on the top, and pepper sauce right here, also known as apois. We're gonna pour a little bit of that sauce right on top of the steak like that, a generous amount. Oh, Frenchie.
Okay. You share please. King.
Oh, you know, one of the things that is hard to get on a grill is the crackly crust that you get on your old girlfriend. Because the crackly crust is so crunchy and so crispy. It's not charcoal, but you get
No.
the trade-off. It's like a trade-off.
And like I was telling Chef, like this is a thick cut, right? So you can have the right amount of char in relation to the medium rare. So
Yeah.
you get a perfect bite.
I agree. And the spinalis is just phenomenal. Okay, we have to go here. So ratatouille, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and serve a little bit of this. What's the secret of a good ratatouille, Frenchie?
Having someone else do all the work.
That's as French as it gets. If someone else do all of the work, then it's good.
I just show up and be pretty. It's too labor intensive. I wouldn't do this at home.
Yeah, it's complex and it's complicated. It's a lot of work. How does it taste? Tastes good?
For vegetables, I don't mind.
Oh, it tastes really good, Frenchie. What do you mean?
Because it's garlic and it's butter.
Yeah.
And it's salt and pepper, but it's really like the herbs.
It's nicely cooked. Nothing is raw, because one of the things that I hate the most about ratatouille is when you take a bite and some of them are raw. That's not good. Frenchie, could not thank you more.
No, thank you. You know this makes me happy.
Thanks for having me, and what an incredible way to finish today's video. And guys, if you are ever in New York City, come to my favorite restaurant, Le Rivage. Now, there's one other thing that you must try while you come here, which is
Don't say the
burger.
The French onion soup burger?
You have to try the burger. Will you come here? Just try, please try the burger, okay? I just saying.
Okay, the burger's good too.
No, the burger is next level.
Okay, okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.